JB goes crazy.
I just can't get myself together.
That's me.
Any nigga pussy, man, they ain't for real. Ain't for real. Ain't young spenders and check for the kills. I was out in the field like a Navy SEAL. Double cup, sippin', got the pint seal.
What's up, y'all? Back with another engineering breakdown. It's my third time trying to film this. I'm peed off, bro. But we are doing jbstrap today. Zoo 2. Zeus. I don't know. I'm gonna say Zoo 2. That sounds fire. Breakdown of that. JB's one of my OG clients. We've been working together for almost 2 years now, I'd say. So yeah, pretty accustomed to what he likes. He's from Atlanta, I believe, too. And yeah, his stuff, whenever I get it, is definitely some of my favorite to work on. In terms of my goals for this mix, his stuff is very simple, straight and to the point. He sends his vocals kind of with effects on them already, which I've had to learn to adjust to. There's normally compression, EQ, and like some saturation on them. But I know that he also likes his vocals very harsh, very upfront, very aggressive. So I really just add my chain and then do a couple tweaks and yeah, don't mess with it too much because I know that he does like that aggressive sound. So that was my goal for this mix, just to replicate that sound, have things upfront, aggressive, punchy, and yeah, just also add a little bit of ear candy where I could. So as you can see in the project here, we really don't have that much going on. We have the beat, lead vocal, and ad-libs, like I said. And those are all the tracks that I got. But let's go over a little bit what I did to the main vocal first. In terms of the EQ, had quite a dip at 5K, otherwise it's pretty standard stuff. But yeah, about like a 3 dB dip at 5K, just because it was pretty harsh. You'll hear it's still very harsh, or like you heard in the snippet, it's still harsh, but just not as harsh as it would have been if I didn't dip this out. Same thing with the fresh air. I actually have this muted. This is what I would normally have, 10 on the mid and 10 on the highs for fresh air, just to add a little bit of high-end crystallization. But I just muted this on the lead vocal because once again it was just too much. Then for that reverb, of course, Valhalla Vintage Verb, we got the Concert Hall 2.29 seconds decay time. Don't know why, it just sounded good, random. I left the pre-delay on 20 and did a low cut at 500, which is pretty standard as well. And on the color now, which is pretty different for me. I normally only keep that color when I have like a 1 second decay time and I'm using like just standard room reverb, but yeah, I always like to mix and match and see what different sounds I can get. And also got a little delay on it with a ping pong effect, just high passed, and yeah, that's what the main vocal sounds like with all of that.
Any nigga pussy, man, they ain't for real.
I'm dying.
I was out in the field like a Navy SEAL. Double cup, sippin', got the pint seal.
So as you can hear, pretty harsh, pretty upfront. That's why I definitely had to take the fresh air off and a little bit of 5K upwards, just so it wasn't overboard. In terms of the ad-libs, I have a much bigger dip on the 5K, about a 5 dB dip, just because when they were as harsh as the mains, it was once again just overpowering on the high end. So I had to really make sure the ad-libs, you know, had their own space there. And then also add a little bit of distortion, classic Camel Crusher, Annihilate preset. You guys already know what's up. Then I had that mix knob on 15%, so not doing too much. And then what I like to do a lot with the panning of the ad-libs is just create an automation clip. So as you can see here, that's what this is, and just automate it so it's panning from left to right throughout, with some variation there, as you can see. And then the object delay is the biggest thing here. So this is object delay for you guys that don't know what it looks like. One of my favorite delay plugins. I got it such a long time ago, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago maybe, just on some plugin boutique bundle. Yeah, I really just like the basic sound that it has, the Grand Memories Echoes bank. And yeah, so I normally just leave that on and play around with it. So then how I use it on this song is just on the ad-libs, and just created an automation clip and just went crazy with it. Just literally created random points, as you can see on this automation clip. I like to do that sometimes just so it's random, and you know, you might catch little random nice automations that you can't really get when you just create a pattern on the automation clip. So I did that, and then I just listened through to see if there's any points that were like too much of the object delay or too little, points I wanted to add more, and then, you know, just adjust it accordingly. And then the reverb on the ad-libs, last thing, just room reverb 2.37. Everything else pretty standard. I had the mix knob on that on 23%, so a little bit more obviously than the mains. And then this is what the ad-libs sound like with the beat and those automation clips.
I just can't get myself together.
I don't know why, but the object delay just always gives it such a nice sound. I'll solo it and play it at a point where it's pretty high so that you can hear what I'm talking about. I just absolutely love the sound that the object delay gives on that, like I said, that one bank that I use. And yeah, so that's why I used it.
Chain swing, move sand.
It just sounds so good. I don't know why. It just sounds so good, bro. Other than that, guys, I had my tag, as you can see, get the tag, and then I added a little riser and a crash for the drop, the hook, the whatever you want to call it. And then the only other thing really was the outro, which had a EQ automation clip sweeping down. So I can play that for you quickly. And I like the way the outro goes with the ad-libs as well, like kind of playing out, ringing out with that object delay. I think it sounds pretty cool. And I'll skip it here. Just classic fade down, nothing crazy. And that was the whole mix of this one, guys. Pretty simple, straight to the point, a little bit of ear candy with that object delay, and yeah. So here's a before and after of jbstrap Zoo 2 before my touch.
Any nigga pussy, man, they ain't for real. I got young spenders itching for the kill. I was out in the field like a Navy SEAL. Double cup, sippin', got the pint sealed. Sippin' out the double cup, pint sealed. Make the chopper stutter, then conceal. Overseas plug, got a make a deal. That is on the drug, got the real spill.
Alright, that's gonna be it for this mix. I hope that you liked that little video. Probably gonna be a quick one, not too much going on in this mix, as you could tell. But I still like to show my favorite songs, and you know, that's okay. Some of them are gonna be more complex than others. I'm not gonna sit here and cap and like pretend like every single one I do is super complex and takes me super long. At the end of the day, obviously it is what it is. Things are different, and I still want to show you guys, you know, some songs are easier to do, take less time, but still produce the same result. So don't forget to rate my mix in the comments, 1 to 10. Let me know what you would have done differently. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. If you hate on my object delay, though, I'm coming for your ass, bro. And I'll see you guys in another mix breakdown video. Peace.